Okay, welcome to another new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. If you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a pre-fight show for Ultimate Fighter Finale 26. And this is a stacked card in my opinion. You got Lauren Murphy on here, you got Joe Soto, you got Roxanne Modafferi. Yeah, just a great card. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the main card with my predictions. And yeah, so let's get started. And so the main event is for the inaugural UFC Women's Flyweight Championship of the World. Nicco Montaño versus Roxanne Modafferi. Late replacement for Sijara Eubanks, who had weight cut issues apparently. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight. I think I'm picking Nicco to win. Third round KO. I think she's going to work the jab and work her distance on this fight, and just wear out and overpower Roxanne. Roxanne's best chance at winning this fight is taking her to the ground, but I think Nicco will avoid. She will avoid the ground game, and if she gets taken down, she'll avoid submissions and get out of any tough spots. And so, yeah, I'm picking Nicco to win. Third round knockout. I think once she starts wearing out Roxanne, the momentum will build in Nicco's favor. So there you have it. I'm picking Nicco by third round knockout. Then in the co-main event, we have a bantamweight clash with Sean O'Malley versus Terrion Ware. And yeah, the Contender Series, if you've seen it, I've seen every episode. Sean O'Malley is a huge prospect out of the whole show. And so I'm picking Sean O'Malley first round knockout. I think the guy has heavy hands for bantamweight, and the guy is just well rounded. Should be a good fight. Then in the women's flyweight division, two contestants that were on this season, Lauren Murphy and Barb Honchak, two former Invicta champions, fighting it out. Barb Honchak, former flyweight champion in Invicta, and then Lauren Murphy, former bantamweight champion in Invicta. And I think Barb Honchak is going to get it done by decision here. I think this is going to be a close fight, and it can go either way, but I'm going to say 51% chance Barb Honchak wins by decision, or 49% chance, yeah, Lauren Murphy wins by decision. So it's going to be interesting to see if Lauren Murphy can bounce back, and also Barb Honchak, see who bounced back after this current season. But yeah, I'll pick Lauren Murphy by decision. Lauren Murphy's good at winning tough, decision fights. She has good cardio. So does Lauren Murphy. They both go for it. But yeah, I think Barb Honchak has something to prove after not excelling in the season like she planned. Yeah, it's going to be interesting though. Then in the middleweight division, we have Eric Spicely versus Gerald Meerschaert. And I am picking Meerschaert by second round KO. I think his ground game's good enough to avoid Eric Spicely and will keep it standing, and then Gerard will knock out Meerschaert. He has heavy hands, and yeah, it should be good. Spicely, I think if it goes to the ground, Spicely, yeah, his unpredictable moves in the submission game, he could win there, but I'll say 60% chance Gerald wins in this middleweight clash. Then also in the women's flyweight division, we have Deanna Bennett versus Melinda Fabian. And yeah, I've watched a lot of Deanna Bennett fights over the years in Invicta, and I'm picking Deanna to win by decision. I think she can keep up the pace, and she can keep going and mix things up, and she'll get a decision win, at least win 2 of the rounds. Unanimous, 29-28. Then to kick off the main card in the bantamweight division, the men's bantamweight division, we have Joe Soto versus Brett Johns. And I'm picking Joe Soto. It's hard to pick against a former Bellator champion. And Joe Soto is fairly good. I mean, he's had some impressive wins over his career, and he he went a long way with T.J. Dillashaw when he fought for the belt. I know that was a while back, but Joe Soto's had some hit and misses since then. But I mean, I think Joe Soto should be able to pull this one out at the very least. And so I'm picking Joe Soto by unanimous decision. So there you have it. And that wraps up this one. And stay tuned for my pre-fight for UFC 218. And then within the coming days, I'll do a post-fight for this one and a post-fight for 218. So until then, see ya.